Runner on first now for Prince Fielder. A win in their last contest for the Jays. That series was split going into game 3, so they pulled ahead going 2-1 against the Orioles. Towards center field, gets down, the go-ahead runs on base. There's the throw. And at second base, he's tagged out. We're going to need to look at the replay on this play at second base.
You got a grounder that's easy to field. He's the prime target there at second. Let's check out where Prince Fielder's production ranks in the league this year. First in batting average with runners in scoring position. First in hits. And he's also leading the league in home runs. That power bat, that ability to hit it out of the ballpark, a major power threat every time he comes to the plate.
And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0-1 right now.
Well, he throws his cut fastball hard, and it has that good movement. He still gets that up in the zone, was able to blow it by him at the letters.
That one goes foul. Hit sharply down the line. And there's Youkilis for out number 3. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. Boston maintaining their advantage. We've got Lavarnway here. Grounded out last time. And the first pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. And Granderson gets to it. Here are the stats for the most Ks around the league, brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Tigers. Second, the Angels. The Blue Jays third, Mariners fourth. Fourth. And at number 5 on the list, the Rays.
Their ranking in strikeout.
Steve, let's take a look at those numbers off the mound.
Well, he's putting these infielders to work, Gary, and getting a lot of help from his friends back there. Pitch the contact, let him put it in play, and throw strikes.
One away.
Well, changing speeds helps a pitcher a lot. You get the hitter off balance, it turns into easy outs like this, pop up the short.
And here's Curtis Granderson.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
Singled and scored his last time around. Had a base hit his last time up. Swung on. That ball is hit hard by Granderson. Goodbye home run. That's a Jays homer to tie it up. And they did exactly what they wanted to do with that big fly ball. They've evened it up.
Well, Gary, the Blue Jays find themselves in a tie game now after all of this offense. One more big hit here, and they can take the lead.
The pitch. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. Well, we talk about clutch homers. These go into the game-tying home runs late in a ball game. You just saw one.
Well, it builds confidence for the offense. It takes a chunk of confidence out of the pitching staff.
Runners on first and second with 1 out. There he goes, headed for third. And he's got it. That's 1 out. Bad throw. Oh boy, here we go. They got the rundown going. So they pick up a run on the home run and pull even. And Jacoby Ellsbury to bat. Had a home run back in the 6th. Here's the pitch. And Laurie swatted that one. Goodbye, home run, and Toronto takes the lead. Perfect time for a two-run homer. That's what they wanted to get the advantage.
Now, Blue Jays offense getting it done right now. They take the lead, getting the big hits that they want, Gary.
Here's Fielder's first look. This one swung on and driven hard. And Ellsbury brings that one in.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in batting average with runners in scoring position. And they're also the #1 team in home runs, the most power in the league right now. They have the ability to drive it out of the ballpark better than everybody else.
Graves is batting, lined out last time up. And the first pitch. A swing and a foul off to the right side. Here's the pitch. Slider misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
Hit up the middle, and he gets it down after coming up empty in this ball game. Finally gets one going his way. Story of power hitting. State Farm brings you a look at the long ball league leaders.
That's some big-time power hitters right here. Some guys that look to drive the ball out of the ballpark and swing hard in case they hit it. When they make contact, they can do some serious damage.
Here's where you want this big bat. Jose Bautista will stand in. And Bautista hits this one. Gone! A 2-run homer. Now a 4-run ball game. They just doubled their lead on that one.
All right, now Toronto's got to be pretty darn happy with their offensive approach.
First count on Granderson. Here it comes. Swing and a hot shot. Iglesias. Out number 2. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
It's Colon at the plate. Walk. There's a ball. Hit well. Deep into center field. Way back. Way back. Goodbye. Home run. And the lead grows to 5. A solo home run. That'll make him grand slam proof the rest of the way.
Blue Jays just continue to do damage. They're flying around the bases.
Hitting well this matchup, 294 lifetime against the Blue Jays. Sinker swung on, missed, 0-1.
Well, a non-save situation right here in the 9th inning, and they just want to get outs right now. Try to get the first out of the inning. Take away hope as the other team needs to score a bunch of runs. You get an out, you can really deflate them.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Time for Hamida to protect. Good sinker that time, but it's ruled a ball. 1-2.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
And this is popped up on the left side. And it's caught by Law. That's one away.
I said, winning big right now. You just want to go out there, make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game.
Everidge batting now. Flew out last time. Really lets it rip on that one, but starts off with a strike.
This pitcher relies on the good movement from his cut fastball. What makes it exceptional is that movement comes very late and close to the plate.
Wanted to get him fishing, but he misses 1-2. And it will take a lot of patience because of that movement you were talking about, Steve, to lay off that cutter.
Well, it's so difficult to do it because the pitch that starts over the plate can run in on your hands and make it very difficult to connect.
Curveball. Ooh, where did that miss? 2-2. Cutter just about froze him, but it's full now.
We're going with the cut fastball in the inside corner here. He tries to bust him in on the hands, but the ball runs back, just misses the corner.
Ball 4, he walked him.
Well, after a long, epic battle, this at-bat ends in a walk? Are you kidding me? Someone should have got struck out or someone should have got a hit, but the hitter will take the walk.
Sinker just missed. 1-0. He hit .471 last season against the Blue Jays here in Toronto.
And not much went wrong for him in this ballpark. One of the most productive places he's played.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. On the slider, 2-0, and he missed it 2-1.
But with the swing like that, there's no wonder why he's getting sliders right there. Tough pitch to hit out of the ballpark, but give the hitter credit. He's trying to do it anyway.
And that one misses. That'll be ball 4.
But he needs to be careful here. Don't give them free base runners. Make them earn it. Well, that one got away from him going up and in right there. I don't think he meant to do it, but give him something to think about at first base.
Kalish will look for something to hit now as he stands in. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. 1 out with runners at first and second. Billsburg. Coming in to hurl. He's been chosen to take over out there and starts him out here. That's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here. Trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch, didn't get the strike.
1-0 pitch is a fastball high, 2-0. Came with a slur of 2-0, but it's by him, 2-1.
He must not have eaten for a long time because he was hungry for this pitch. Problem was, it's a pretty good slider. You swing that hard at a slider, pretty good chances you're going to come up empty.
And he lays off one inside, and he's worked it full.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
The 3-2 pitch. Ground ball towards second. Up with it. To second, there's one. On to first, safe. Can't get the back end of that one. And we're going to get to see Eduardo Sanchez pitching as they make the pitching swap. Here's the first delivery to Euclid. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0. In his career, 269 off Toronto. Slider just misses the black, falls behind 2-0. That is fastball, 2-0, and he missed it, 2-1.
He has that little running action on that two-seam fastball that busts in on the hands of.
Back up the middle. And in there, Boston for a run.
That's textbook base running right there. As he's approaching second base, he picks up the third base coach, gets the sign to keep on coming, and now they got runners at the corners.
It's Iglesias at the plate. And for this offense right now, something to be positive about. They just don't want to take a good look at the scoreboard.
Well, you know what? We can't rule them out of this one just yet. That hit at least sustains the illusion of competitiveness.
Illusion. What they're looking back at now, Steve, is the fact that if the pitching had just been a little bit better, maybe they'd be that much closer. Fastball misses inside, and it's 1-2 now.
Now, Gary, say that they can look back and consider all they want, but right now they have to worry about this situation right here, get a couple big hits, and see if they can come out with a win.
Yep. And Craig Kimbrell is the pitcher. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one.
Well, they've got themselves right where they want to be. Now it's up to the closer to come in and slam the door.
Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Contributions from a lot of different Blue Jays today allow Toronto to play to victory.
And it's that time in our broadcast where we bestow upon some lucky winner the player of the game on. Brett Laurie. Wow, was he swinging a hot bat today.
Yeah, I mean.
And Steve, they're able to win this game rather handily. A little bit of home cooking here that was right on from the beginning.
Now, Gary, as a player, you always like having the 10th man out there, and these fans provided that today. They were into it.
Thanks for 2 runners for Philly. A win in their last contest for the Jays. Some momentum right now, starting out with a victory in the first of 3 against Boston. And Buchholz is wide that time. That's going to be a ball. The power bats, they finally warmed up in the latter third of that last outing, and they put the game away.
And that's a huge boost for this club. The fact that you can score runs late in the game and make things happen offensively.
Headed for the middle. RBI scores as he comes in. And Laurie will come in to score. Uh-oh, he cannot get back there. He is out at first. So they're able to break into the lead here. 2-0 now in the 3rd inning, and they've got some offense going. The Blue Jays on top, 2-0. And the 3-hole will be coming right up. And Adrian Gonzalez, huh? Steve, how about the arm today? How's he performing?
You know, when he's throwing the ball down on the zone like this, these lefty hitters have to stay behind the ball to drive it. They just don't seem able to do that. They keep swinging and hitting the top part of the ball.
Scherzer with a windup. Low for a ball, 2-0.
Again, we're into the 4th inning right now, and as you start to flip the lineup over again, they've only gotten 2 hits, so they're going to have to really evaluate what they should be looking for at the plate, and maybe they need to be a little bit more patient and make them work.
This one swung on and driven hard. 1 away. Time for the State Farm leaderboard. The staff's edging the way in strikeouts around the league. The Angels number 1, 2nd the Tigers, the Blue Jays 3rd, 4th the Mariners, and at number 5 on the list the Rays.
Well, hitters have done a lot of walking back to the dugout, shaking their head this year as this team can log the strikeouts with the quality arms and location that they have.
And it's Jeremy Hermida at the plate. Hitting well this matchup, 294 lifetime against the Blue Jays. Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. He's going to try to stretch it. And he stops at 3rd. That's a triple and 1 out.
Well, he shoots this one out towards the wall, and he's thinking triple all the way. No hesitation running the bases. He cuts them perfectly. And with 1 out, let's see how they're going to pitch to the next guy.
The pitch. Hit that one right back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, and there are 2 down.
And now a chance to see where the Red Sox sit in the American League rankings. 3rd in home runs, 4th in batting average with runners in scoring position. They also show up in the top 5 in runs scored, an offense that finds a lot of different ways to score runs. Speed, power, and hitting in the clutch. They're getting it done.
We've got Lavarnway here. Base hit his last time. Two outs, a runner 90 feet from scoring at 3rd. And Scherzer throws that one outside. It'll be a ball. And now let's take a look at a breakdown of how this guy has been mixing up his pitches so far in this one. What stands out, guys? Hit sharply towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. Max Scherzer, he's got it done for another inning. He keeps the shutout going through 4. He's got some run support as well. And it'll be the Blue Jays coming right up. And if you're just tuning in, Rogers Center, that's where we are, an ideal weather here in Toronto. Braves up now. He's ready to start the home half here in the 4th inning. That one goes foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch by Buchholz. 0-1 pitch is a cut fastball, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Boy, that good late movement down, that cut fastball, unbelievable action on that pitch.
Fastball is a waste pitch that time. 1-2. He deals. Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. 1 away.
Well, they went away right there, and he put a pretty good swing on it, but just couldn't quite make contact. Walking back to the dugout now.
Now batting with 1 down, Jose Bautista. Right there in the top 5 in home runs. A liner headed for the hole. So Curtis Granderson will come up. And right now, top 5 in runs batted in the league. First pitch on the way. Granderson, he'll foul it away.
Gary, he can really swing the bat. Just a quality approach at the plate, day in and day out. That consistency is critical to their success.
And Curtis Granderson swinging through it. He's gone.
Good movement, 89 miles per hour. K-Cam shows it to you.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just dropped one right off the table. What a pitch.
It's Colon at the plate.
It's been a strong performance from Buchholz. He's got all his pitches working.
We'll take a quick look here at how he's been mixing up his placement of pitches.
He's trying to keep the ball down, but he's having trouble getting a strike called when he throws those pitches down in the zone. An inside edge shows he's attacking down in the zone more than usual for him.
Well, even if the ball's down in the zone, though, he's got to keep it to the edges. He's leaving it too much over the middle part of the plate. Even though it's down, he's got to work an edge.
Oh! Fouled away. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. Into the alleyway. He'll likely get extra bases on this. Here's Bautista heading home. And he gets there all the way from first.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
Odell settling in. Well, they've definitely got a rhythm going right now. Each player feeding off the other.
That last hit puts a little bit more daylight in this lead right now, Gary. They keep tacking on early.
The pitch from Buchholz. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike one. Not a comfortable lead yet, but it's an early statement.
Well, it's a statement that says, you know what? We're going to score some runs for our guy and putting pressure on the opposition's offense.
Throws on to first in time to retire the side. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. Toronto up 3. Kalish will look for something to hit now as he stands in.
What a great game. An unbelievable game by Scherzer. I mean, this kid is great stuff, Gary.
He had a 2-run single in his last appearance.
He's driven in 2 runs. The game's tied. Let's see if he can do something more.
And with 2 down and a big RBI producer at the plate, here you're not going to give him the chance to bring those runs in.
Well, 2 outs, first base open. This is good strategy. Don't play with fire.
Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Graves up at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. Throws on to first. Side is retired. Got a tie ball game here. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And as Jeremy Hermida tripled in his last appearance. It's fouled away. Bases are loaded with 2 down. And here's the first one. Called strike in the inner half, 0-1.
The key to hitting the changeup, if you commit early, you have to keep your hands back. His hands went with the body. He couldn't swing.
Here's the pitch. Line drive left of the bag and foul. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball, 1-2.
Well, a good pitch right there. He tried to get one in on his hands, but he just missed, though, in off the plate. Great pitch.
Slider swung on and missed, struck him out. That's going to retire the side. So they load the bases on the strength of 3 base hits, but no runs. And Jose Bautista's up. And a moment here to see how this pitcher has been mixing up his pitches. A shot up the middle, gets down, the go-ahead runs on base. So Curtis Granderson will come up.
Let's take a look at the league and the rankings and where Jose Bautista stands right now. 3rd in home runs, 6th in RBI. As you can tell that he doesn't go up there just looking to make contact. He's looking to drive the ball, ranked among the top 15 hitters in slugging percentage.
Swung on and hit. Ellsbury there. That's one away.
Good pitch right there. Got the hitter a little bit out on his front foot. Easy fly ball to center field.
It's Cologne at the plate. Last AB. Good for him. He had a double off Buchholz. Oh, and he takes off for second. Swung on and fouled away. Pitch. There he goes for second. A smash to first. That's one out. Odell gets a turn here.
Well, today started not overly sharp, didn't have his best stuff, kept his team close, but now...
That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. And he's got it. What a play. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. Even game here in Toronto. The top of the order is due up next. It's Jacoby Ellsbury to lead us off. He homered earlier in the ballgame.
Well, production at the plate here so far, Gary. The RBI, base hit, and then obviously the home run as well. So the game's tied, and he's been a big part of it.
2 for 2 in the game.
Well, big production in this ball game, already driving in a couple runs and a major factor in this offense.
First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0. Here's the pitch. And Prince Fielder is swinging, missing, evens up the count.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
1-1, a slider that misses. 2-1. Here's a swing and a miss at a hard slider, even at 2. Two on the way. Line drive fouled off towards first. Line shot into center field, and he's on. That's the go-ahead run. He's trying for second. Now we have a look at the league leaders for the best on-base percentage. The table settings brought to you by State Farm. Take a look at Fielder in that third spot.
Well, in the game of baseball, the bottom line is the more guys you put on base, the better chances you have of scoring runs. And that's what this guy does. And he puts so much pressure on the opposition because he's on base so much. It opens up holes for the guys behind him to get cheap hits. That's what makes him so valuable.
Back up the middle. Oh, my, that almost got him. I don't know how he got out of the way.
Well, you know, they put corners on home plate for a reason, and you're throwing a fastball right down the middle to major league hitters, they're not going to miss it.
Here's a look at the standings in the Eastern Division races. May's winding down, brought to you by State Farm. It's the Blue Jays in first, and Bautista hits this one. Goodbye, home run, and Toronto takes the lead. They were tied, now up by 3. That's a big knock.
Blue Jays offense getting it done right now. They take the lead, getting the big hits that they want, Gary.
Fresh count on Granderson. Here it comes. Here's one hit very well deep. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. Well, they are losing in this ball game. Not sure what they think. The pitch up the middle. Oh, man, was that close. That was right back at him. Somehow he got out of the way.
Well, a nice piece of hitting right there. You get on base to start the inning with no outs. And, you know, all it does is you want to just keep the line moving if you're the guys behind him.
And here's Jacoby Ellsbury. Out in front on that one. Strike one. Swung on. That is hit. That is in. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box deal. It looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of it.
And here's Dustin Pedroia. He's had one hit 4 times up. And Craig Kimbrell is the pitcher. He comes in to close for Toronto. And the called strike taken by Pedroia. Strike 2 with that. No balls, 2 strikes. Pedroia now shorten the swing, shorten up on the bat.
Down, down, down. It's all about location. That breaking ball down in the zone makes it very difficult on the hitter.
And he swings and hits this one foul. Kimbrel with the delivery. That runs too far inside, 1-2.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here. Trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch, didn't get the strike.
There's a ground ball, and he's got it. The second, there's one. Now over to first and safe at first. Close play, not quite enough time to get him.
Well, they needed that one. That's the first out. They need to try to limit the damage in this inning and hold on to that lead.
And Adrian Gonzalez up. He singled his last trip. Strike two. Gonzalez. He's got to be careful here.
Well, that's a great pitch. When you get it to break low in the zone like that with that kind of movement, awfully tough on the hitter.
There's a ground ball. He grabs it. That's one. And two. Double play.
Contributions from a lot of different Blue Jays today allowed Toronto to play to victory.
And here we are at that moment where we're going to find an individual performance to recognize our player of the game. Dark. And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Well, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
It's going to be Broxton now. Steve, we talk about game-turning situations. This is one of them.
No question about that. Things can change completely right here.
Just missed with the fastball. 1-0. Red Sox taking a loss. In their last outing. Well, you could say they are anti-dustbuster mode. No sweeps. They'll try and grab the third of 3 here against the Blue Jays. And Bradley settles in. He'll be the pinch hitter. Here it comes. Hot shot towards the hole. Oh, and a wild throw. Now they can all run. And bang, what a collision at the plate. And safe, the umpire making the call. And that makes 2 runs in. The sometimes winding road to victory. Every little play makes a difference. Take a look at our win probability graph. Well, we have a moment courtesy of State Farm. Let's see who has the league in hits.
You get a chance to look at a couple of slashers at the plate here. Guys who go up there looking to make contact, putting the ball in play, tough to strike out, and seem to find ways to get base hits.
And here's the first one. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
Line shot into center field. And that one to fall in, and the run will score. This lineup is making the most of every opportunity in this game.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
And the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of it.
Foul! Here's the pitch. Swinging a drive, deep left center. And he's there to retire the side. Quality. It's Iglesias. At the plate, he'll get things going here in the third. How's he getting these first pitches across? Well, let's take a look.
Now, when he doesn't do well on the first pitch, he doesn't do well. He's given up 3 hits in this game when he has not gotten the first pitch strike over the plate.
Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Graves has a turn in the box. Flew out last time. Swing and a miss and a ball out of the zone.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy has a good fastball, you think you have to swing a lot harder to try to catch up with it. You really don't, but he did right there, and that's why he blew it past him.
And for Hamida, out number 3. They pick up no runs on a hit, and they leave 2 on. And the Red Sox coming up next. And if you're just tuning in, Roger. Center, that's where we are in ideal weather here in Toronto. Took a called third strike in his last time up. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. Well, they've made a decision here. They're going to issue the free pass.
Now, the fans don't like to see this. They pay good money to come out to the ballpark. They want to see these battles. This hitter against this pitcher. Maybe next time.
Altuve settles in.
Well, this wasn't the type of start the pitcher wanted, or the manager wanted, or his team wanted.
Swing and a bouncing ball up the middle. He's got it now. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. They give no. Kevin Youkilis leading it off. Steve, let's take a look at those numbers off the mound.
You know, Gary, all outs are not equal. Ground ball outs are better.
0 for 3 to this point. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And Pedroia picks it up. One away. Time to have a look at the league leaders, brought to you by State Farm. Extra base hits. Take a look at Fielder. He's number 1.
He looks for pitches to drive in these situations. He looks to get a pitch up in the zone that he could drive to the wall, and that's why.
Swing, hot shot. He dives, and he's got it. Throw got him. That is one heck of a play. In fact, he had to dive and still had time to get up and make the throw. That's how hard that was hit.
Well, the accuracy of that throw is what's tremendous. When you're moving that quickly, rushing to get to your feet, it's awfully tough to be that accurate.
Graves at the plate now. Last time up, flew out. Here's the pitch. He swings now and really hit that. And it's going to be Hermida. And that one's put away to retire the side. Nobody left up. And it's Jeremy. Hermida now to lead it off. This Boston offense, another chance to capitalize. First pitch to him. That's it, foul by Youkilis. Here's the pitch. Strike 2, no balls, 2 strikes. Youkilis, a dangerous 0-2 hitter, though.
The hitter's got to be in defense mode right here, just looking to make contact. Got to shorten up the swing.
And he looks at a fastball that's in there, side retired. They come up with 2 runs. Jose Bautista will lead it off. Ground out victim last time through. The first pitch. Hit up the middle. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run.
Let's take a look at the league and the rankings where Jose Bautista stands right now. 2nd in home runs, 4th in RBIs. And as you can see, he's not just a guy to look for contact. He goes up there looking to slug. Ranked the top 10 of the league in slugging percentage.
And Curtis Granderson up 0 for 3 to this point. And it's 0-2. Granderson, short swinger anyway, will just look to contact here.
Well, climbing the ladder on him right there. He just throws that fastball right by him. Up
Bautista stealing. Granderson, he'll foul it away. There he goes for second. Fouled away.
The last thing you want to do in this situation is strike out. But with an 0-2 count, your chances are pretty good that you will strike out. But this defensive approach will keep him alive.
Line drive fouled off towards first. Good eye by Curtis Granderson. Lays off and we're even.
They went the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
Ground ball. Picked. 1. And there's 2. A double play.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in batting average. First in batting average with runners in scoring position. And they're also the number 1 team in home runs, the most power in the league right now. They have the ability to drive.
He could win this thing right now. Fly ball someplace deep.
Well, I expect them to bring the infield and the outfield in here to try to cut that runner down at the plate.
And that just gives him more options at the plate to get a base hit. On the way. And he fouls another one off. Ground ball headed for the middle. Oh, and he is safe. He just barely makes it home. And they win it. Game-winning run is across.
Well, the hometown fans going home in celebratory fashion, Gary, as they win this one in the final inning, getting it done in an unbelievable game.
And we take a look and a performance that today earned our Player of the Game award.
Well, the tone of the game is set by the leadoff hitter, and that's how they won this game today. He was pesky, he worked the count, he made the pitcher work, and he jump-started this offense. That's why they got the big win.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
Thanks for being with us today.